Hello. Welcome in, Steffi and Rugmat. And the last protein, and also Yoast. Rugmat, congrats, you were first today. Yoast, how were you able to sub? You know? Like, how is that even possible? Like, I understand that you can... Did you, like, pre-sub for 6 months or something? Are we gonna have... Oh, 3 months in advance. We're gonna have people subscribing all the way into, like... Hold on. April, May, June, July... September at this rate. If there's people that did 6 months in advance. We don't have countdowns anymore, Rugmat. We don't have countdowns because we don't have ads. So we don't need a countdown anymore. We can just do whatever we want. Like all these weird layout stuff, you know? We don't need to care. It's our stream, our rules. But the memes aren't working, which is always a good sign. Why is that? Connected, 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 connected. Garbage triggered from Twitch event. Oh, maybe it's just a scene thing. Hold up. Maybe it's just a scene thing. Oh yeah, that's also wrong. Cool, I haven't streamed in like 2 weeks and I have forgotten how to stream, so that's fine. So everything's fine. Everything is just fine. Do not... don't say anything, chat. I don't need to hear it. I'm not reading your messages. You can say whatever you want, and I'm not reading it. The meme box. Very strange. Why? I don't really understand. I mean, I refreshed the authentication. Maybe that's the problem. In case the view is in reload screen. No, I don't know what to do actually. Meme box just broke completely. Can't play Helldivers because my broadband connection is still not back. So this better be a good stream, no pressure. Yeah, I've stopped caring. if that makes sense. I've stopped caring about... Why is this blinking? What's happening? What's going on? Why is this blinking? I don't know. I've kind of stopped caring. I don't know if the trigger was... I don't know if the trigger was that I de-affiliated my channel, but I kind of just stopped caring about, you know, how the streams perform in general. Oh, Rockmat, you landed for almost 69. That's nice. Very nice. Today's drop target is 99.89. Yes, it is. Indeed. That is correct. It was... Oh, no, wait. Isn't it 99.00? I'm not even sure anymore. Whatever, I'll give you the additional 0.01. How about that? Okay, so memebox debugging. Let's figure out why the memebox doesn't like what's happening here. Is it actually triggering? No. Okay, so it's a browser source problem. Because even if I trigger it manually, it's not showing me this stuff. Mm-hmm. Screens. Triggers. Give me 1 second, chat. I'm gonna try and fix it because I know that you all love memes. Reload screen. Okay. Does it generate new URLs for the screen? No. No. Okay. I hope not. Actually, I'm not sure. Okay, wait. I have to see something now. Get URL. All the clips. Is this the right? It is the same URL. It hasn't changed. Weird. Okay, now it's connected. That was strange. I don't know.
Garbage.
There you go, chat. See? I fixed it for you. I know that you like them so much.
It's Microsoft Excel.
I mean, what even is a stream where there are no memes? Does it even count as a stream? I don't think it really counts. Oh no. Uh-oh. We have a little meme DDoS coming. Just a tiny one. Cool. So the memes are working again. I'm very glad. Hi, Cypher, by the way. Good to see you. Again. So soon. Captions say mean box, which sounds about right. Yes. The warning message shows that this is a community where we care about each other. Yes. You are, like, towards each other, you're very caring. I don't know about towards me. You should stream on an Intel again. This was way more fun when your frame rate went to shit. Actually, I received a message over the weekend from someone that I've helped in the past stream on Mac. And she wrote me saying she has a friend who's getting started, who's starting to stream, and she has an Intel MacBook Pro. And internally, when I read the words Intel MacBook Pro, I actually cringed. Like, I physically cringed. I physically cringed because I knew how bad it was gonna be. So, hoping to hear some trip highlights during the stream. Yes, we're going to start off by talking a little bit about my absence, because some of you know that I was away in foreign lands, far, far away, on the other side of the planet, of our globe, in a small country about twice the size of Switzerland in terms of landmass. And that country is known
Another powerful
as...
reason for insisting on Intel Inside.
That country is known as Azerbaijan. I was in Azerbaijan for just over a week. I was teaching a company, about 25 analysts, in a company about decision science. So this is a company that contracted me to fly out there. I can speak a little bit more about it now because it's done, but it's probably a company I'm going to be working with a little bit more in the future as well. Very, very lucrative, both, or very, very fulfilling, I should say, both emotionally, like for my ego and for my overall kind of mental health, to have a company, you know, fly me out there and pay for like a lot of the travel and everything, and pay me for my time. And that's the other lucrative part or fulfilling part, is it's a lot of money. It's a lot of money. And when people say that you can earn a lot of money consulting, it's true. But this isn't just consulting. This is actually teaching. And that's what I think is so cool about it, is that I was able to inspire them a little bit, I think. So that makes me very happy. And I hope to be able to do it more. The company is big enough that they have 700 analysts. And we've just done a program with 25 of them. So there's a good chance that we do something for the rest of them too. Azerbaijan, the country next to Georgia. The country, not the state. Nice try. No, Georgia, the country. Which I will also be going to later this year, actually. You know what they say? Teach a company to fish and they'll never hire you to consult on fishing again. Do people say it? Is that like an expression? Is that a real expression? I feel like that's not... I feel like that's not the original expression. But the idea is to have a training program that they can, you know, train themselves sooner or later. That they don't need me at some point. With 700 analysts, I mean, 25 a pop. I mean, that's gonna take way too long to train the whole company. And yes, I will be going to Georgia, the country, in September. If you actually want to know, I actually have a list on my website. Can you believe it? I have an area on my website where you can see all the things that I'm going to, all the events that I'm going to, whether I'm speaking or not. It's called speaking, but you know, because most of the time I'm speaking. Yeah. But yeah. I will not be going to Georgia the state, but Georgia the country, which is, it's funny that I've never been to this region of the world before, and now I'm going there twice in 1 year. So it's pretty funny. Sounds like a great page to get FOMO from. No thanks. Yes, if you... Well, some of those things are live streamed, I guess. I don't even know. Are some of them live streamed? I'm not even sure. I'm actually not sure. Some of them might be live streamed. Well, anyway. Strange. Yeah, it's just a list of places I'm going, so this is not the right music for today. Unfortunately, Pretzel wasn't giving me a lot of choice today because everything is somehow locked. I don't know why they've done that. Even chess is locked. Oh my word. What if we put Valorant as a station? What are we gonna do? What happens? Let's try this out. Yeah, super fun times. Unexpectedly, this year turned into a bit of a conference year. I wasn't planning on attending so many events and speaking at so many events. But it just kind of turned out that way. A lot of stuff that was planned from previous years that didn't happen just happened this year now. So yeah, I'm going to a lot of events this year. 2 of them being in Switzerland. So if you're based anywhere in Central Europe, those are for you. And I will be in Georgia, the country, not the state. I will be in Hamburg. Where else am I going? Now I need to open the list because I don't remember. Now I don't even remember. Hold up. Let's take a look at the list. So yeah, okay, so June 8th, so in 2 weeks, there's going to be an event here in Zurich called Measure Camp Zurich. Then I'm going to TwitchCon. That's right, I'm going to Rotterdam. Who here is going? Is anyone here going to TwitchCon? Anyone going to TwitchCon? I don't think so. Then I'm going to Georgia. To Tbilisi. Tiflis, as they say it in Georgian. Weirdly, the studio I got my tattoo at the other day apparently has one in Zurich too. I'll hook you up. I don't plan on getting any tattoos, Joost. I have a weird thing about my body, which is that I want my body to leave this planet, this place, as it came in, which I guess a lot of people don't really... maybe a lot of people don't identify with that. It's not like religious or anything, it's just a thing. Yes! Naked as an 8-pound baby, not tattooed, not pierced, basically. Then I'm going to Copenhagen. I just realized that this blue button should actually be over here, logically speaking. But anyway, yeah, so I'm going to Copenhagen as a speaker. Then we have our own event, Analytics Camp Zurich, again here in Zurich. And then there's going to be Analytics Summit in Hamburg, the federal state, not the city. No, not the federal state. Wait, is Hamburg a federal state? That's no. Hold on. Hansestadt. City. How could it's both? It's also a federal state. Second biggest city in Germany. Okay. Hamburg, not the food. I shall be going to Hamburg. I may eat a hamburger in Hamburg, though. You know. Yeah, so this is the page if you're interested. Anyway, speaking of page, I think it's time. In case you haven't already. I found this today. I thought, you know, this pretty much encapsulates exactly my feelings sometimes. Looking for a meme, for the meme of the day. So I thought, what better to take a meta meme about AI, making a meme when I need a meme, when I can't think of one, as the meme of the day. So that's what I did. I took a meta meme with some... I don't even know if this is a template or not that you can use, but it's pretty funny. So I hope you enjoy the meme of the day. Anyway, what was I gonna say? I was gonna say something and I forgot. Oh, yes. Right. I wanted to share something with all of you. It's not like it's a concern for me at all.
Garbage.
It's not at all a concern for me, but it's just something interesting that I saw. It's an observation. It's an observation. Can I? Yeah, here we go. Yeah, here we go. So let me show you something, chat. Is this about Putin? No. It's an observation. So I was looking at my Twitch stats. I think it was on Thursday or something. Anyway, I was looking at my Twitch stats and something was interesting to me is that I have like the most this is like January 1st last year, okay? So bear in mind it's like a year and a half almost. No, despite you know, changing, despite de-affiliating, right? Hi Flyboy. Despite de-affiliating, I haven't seen any effect yet in May in terms of viewership. But I have like the most, apart from like November last year, which I think is a bit of an anomaly for a lot of reasons. I have like the most stagnant viewership. Like I have the most stable viewership, like 16, 17, 16, 17, 18. Like that is like the mark where I am. And I really wonder from an analytical perspective, like, is that because I've maxed out my capacity? Is that because I've reached like the most viewership I'm ever going to reach on Twitch, you know? Like, it's really interesting to me to think about. I'm not, like I said, I'm not concerned about it. It's just interesting to think about from an analytical perspective is when a streamer has this situation, what do they think is the case? Do they think that they have reached, like they're scraping the bottom of the barrel, like they can't get more viewership, you know? Or do they think to themselves, there are other reasons for my viewership being constant? Now, of course, with constant viewership, you'd have to assume there's only two scenarios that hold true. Either everybody, this is not the right graphic. So let's imagine a stream or a time frame, it doesn't really matter. Let's assume that 50% of those people are new to that period. Like they're watching me for the first time. And 50% are returning. Logically speaking, if I have the same amount of viewership, it can only mean one of two things. Either my returning pool is the same size, constant, or my returning pool is going down and my new is compensating. Those are the only two possibilities. And while I see a lot of people in chat who are in the returning user pool, I don't see a lot of people in chat who are new users. Granted, not everyone who's a viewer also chats, so there's some skew there. But I'm thinking that it most likely, to me, seems like, in my case, that the returning user pool is constant. And then there's just kind of like a cycle of new on top that adds the variability, you know? If only you had a streamer analytics tool. Even Twitch won't tell you this, in my opinion. Even Twitch won't tell you this. Like, even if you look at a single stream, where is this? No, not Stream Manager. Stream Summary. Even if you look at a single stream, they don't tell you in terms of viewership who is new and who is returning. They don't tell you that. It wouldn't matter what kind of analytics you set up. You wouldn't be able to know this. Twitch won't tell you this. Twitch tells you, like, in terms of research, like what the average is for the channel, for the category, and in the overview, you can select engaged viewers unique viewers, minutes watched, but there's no new versus returning. There's no breakdown of that. There's no breakdown for new versus returning, like first time viewer. They only have the marker in chat if someone's a first time chatter. You could probably analyze yourself by watching for the first chatter messages. Well, that's the thing. First chatter doesn't also equate to first viewer, right? Because I'm pretty sure there's people in the chat now who might be here for the first time. Like they're watching for the first time, but they might not chat, you know? They might not say anything. Like there's people in the chat, like there's names that I see there, but then I'm like, okay, those are people who are just watching, or maybe it's bots or whatever. But yeah, it's a little bit of a hint, I guess. It's a little bit of a hint, sure. But overall, yeah, what I've noticed, so I've been streaming a long time. The longer you go back, the less relevant it becomes. But my viewership is extremely constant. It's very constant. There are a couple ups and downs, but they're very negligible in the grand scheme of things. And that's, a lot of people would look at this and go, this is a bad thing. You're not growing. But in my opinion, I am retaining an audience over a long period of time. And Yo's comment is right. My content is erratic to some extent. And my schedule sometimes is erratic too. So it might be hard to keep people coming back again and again. But what my analytics is telling me is that I don't think that I'm pulling in a crazy amount of new people per stream, because I feel like there would be more people in chat saying that they're new for the first time, because Twitch does a good job of getting people to send that first message in general for people who want to say something. So yeah, I guess what I'm saying is that for all of you who keep coming back and keep watching the stream and keep, being here, I'm really appreciative of that, and I'm very thankful that you keep coming back. It's kind of wild. I've streamed 400 hours in the last 600 days. It's not that much compared to a lot of other streamers. Oh, okay. This is what the Valorant playlist is like. Compared to a lot of streamers, 400 hours in 600 days is nothing, right? But yeah, I stream primarily for me, but I think it's really cool that we have like a constant pool of people who keep coming back to see what's going on and why the next side project that I did is dead again and that kind of stuff. So yeah, that was just side note. Yeah, so that's something that I noticed. Yeah, so anyway, about my trip, yeah, so I spent time in Azerbaijan. I was teaching, and then I had a couple days for myself. Sidebar, yes, thank you, Joost. I had a couple days for myself where I did some touristy stuff. I went to see eternally burning flames that have been burning for apparently 3,000 years or more, maybe, because of the natural gas deposits coming out of the earth. So basically, at some point, I imagine like someone going, "What's that smell?" and then lighting fire, and then going, "Oh wow, amazing," and then that just basically persisting for another 3,000 years. I don't know how they got the idea in the first place to light it on fire, but it was pretty impressive. Like from the photos and stuff, it was like, yeah, it's just a kind of like wall that's on fire a little bit or something, but you get there and it, like standing in front of it, you realize how impressive it is for something to be burning for 3,000 years continuously. And it was very hot, Very, very hot. It was warm outside. It was like 22, 23. But the fire was very hot. It was really quite hot. So it was cool. It was really cool. And I took a photo, of course, and I shared it in our Discord. So if you want to see stuff like that in the future, then Discord is the place to be, because I usually share that kind of stuff in Discord. It seems like the place to do it, you know. And yeah, so I did some touristy stuff and spent some time shopping. What really interested me was clothes shopping, because sorry, I was really interested because Azerbaijanis, obviously it's a hot country, so I was interested in, you know, shorts and all that kind of stuff. And I was surprised, I was really surprised to find out that it is just as expensive to buy clothes there as it is to buy them here in Central Europe. Which is wild, because some other stuff is way cheaper. Like getting around, they have Bolt, not Uber. And Bolt was so cheap that I thought it was a scam. That's how cheap it was. It's so cheap I thought it was a scam. It was like to drive 35 minutes out to this desert location to see this eternally burning fire was around 15 Swiss francs, like 15 euros. Okay. Around town was like 2-3 euros for like 10-15 minute drives. In Switzerland, you can't even get into a taxi for 3 euros. Like it's minimum 5 generally to get into a taxi. Like it just starts at 5. So yeah, it was kind of shocking to me how cheap that was. And I'm not sure how they do that, but it's very cheap. Food was also pretty cheap. It wasn't extremely cheap, but it was a pretty good deal for someone coming from Switzerland. So yeah, the clothes thing was really surprising, because it means for them, the people from Azerbaijan, like buying clothes for them is absurdly expensive. Like I bought a pair of shorts and it was like 12 euros, which for us is a good deal, right? 12 euros, but for them that's a lot of money. 3 euros, you'll get into the car here and immediately ask to get out. Yeah, exactly. 3 euros, you get in the cab and you leave again. That's 3 euros. Like it's instantly 3 euros, right? You get in and the meter's at 5.90 here, right? Like you can't, yeah, there's no way. So that was pretty wild, yeah. So food in general was, I would say it's about maybe 20 euros for like a group of 3-4 people to eat a good meal. Maybe 30 euros. It was pretty okay. Yeah, it's pretty okay. I had very good food while I was there. The Azerbaijani culture is to eat a lot of meat, especially lamb. And yeah, I had a great time. I was taken to a lot of great places by people from the course, and I have to say, the culture there is also, they're a bit like the Spaniards of that region, if that makes sense. Their whole culture is very, very friendly and welcoming, and they eat very late. So it's a little bit like Spanish culture of that region, which is quite funny. Yeah, it's pretty funny to think about. Yeah, and they're constantly like asking me if they could give me a lift back to the hotel. Like all these people from the course, they have no incentive to help me. Like that's not their job, but yeah, they felt like they wanted to, which is really nice. It's very nice. Yeah. So that was, yeah. And then so I came back to Switzerland. I was here for a few days, and then I went to a wedding this weekend with Mimi Two Shoes in Heidelberg in Germany. We drove there. It was about a 3.5-4 hour drive on the way there. We left on Friday. We came back yesterday on Sunday, which is why I'm still a little bit tired. And of course, there's the section, there's quite a big section of the Autobahn there that is unlimited. So we, of course, use that opportunity to go a little bit faster, which is always good fun. Still, you know, driving safe, but faster. Faster, yeah. How fast do you all think I went at most? What do you think my maximum speed was on the Autobahn? I'm curious. 150 kilometers per hour. Kilometers per hour. Hi, no good Nick. You have to specify miles or kilometers. So on Friday there was a bit of traffic. So I couldn't go as fast as I could coming back yesterday. Do you use miles in Switzerland? No, we don't. We are all metric, 100% metric here. It's good to see you again, no good Nick. 150 to 170. Gosh, you're also conservative. Well, so the normal speed limit in Germany is 120. We were consistently doing. Oh, I should say. Okay, so we have a Volkswagen Passat, a modern, like I think it's 2021, all-wheel drive, and yeah, it's a pretty beefy engine. I think it's a 2-liter V6, something like 290 horsepower. It's pretty beefy. So on Friday when we drove there, we were consistently doing somewhere between 130, 140. It was pretty slow. There were sections where I could get up a little bit higher, like 150, 160, but there was a lot of traffic, so it wasn't so good. Coming back yesterday, however, there were sections with basically no traffic, and I was cruising. I was doing upwards of 220. I was doing 230, 240 at one point. So yeah. It's I was doing like 230, 240 at one point, and the tires are rated for 270. In case you're asking, I did check what they were rated for. The car won't do 270 anyway. But yeah, I was doing like 230, 240 at one point. But you burn a lot of fuel at that speed because the wind resistance is ridiculous. So it's not really efficient to drive that fast. But most of the time we were sitting at, I guess we were sitting around 150 most of the time. And I checked the average speed. Our average speed on Friday going there was something like 61, 62 kilometers per hour. Coming back on Sunday was 93. So it was is a big difference. It's a big difference. And it made a difference. It was about 30-minute difference in total. So Friday took us almost 4 hours to get there with one small stop, and yesterday took us just over 3.5 with a small stop as well. So yeah. Wait, do you pronounce Passat differently? Passat? Passat. There's only two ways to pronounce it, right? Passat? Passat. Passat. Oh, there's three, I guess. Passat. I have a photo of my car somewhere. I would show you a photo of us dressed for the wedding, but I would dox Mimi Two Shoes, so I don't want to do that. The second one, but even longer on the second syllable. Passat. Passat. Okay. So the license plate, even if you could read the license plate, which I don't think you can, it's blocked anyway. So don't worry about doxing the license plate, because the license plates are attached to the person in Switzerland, to the owner, not to the vehicle. So yeah, this is what, but we're going to be changing cars this year. Actually, we're going to be changing cars. This is actually a lease, believe it or not, because it's It was very lucrative to get a lease at the time, so we didn't buy a car. So yeah, it's pretty beefy. It's fun to drive, but it's also just too big. We don't need such a big car anymore. Back when I got this car, I was going to track days and stuff with the motorbike, and yeah, we simply don't need this size car anymore. So the new one, new car is most likely, well, the first option for a new car was, let me see if I can find a photo. That's a small photo. I want a big photo. Come on. Size, large. There we go. So the first option for a car that we were looking at was this, a VW T-Roc, the T-Roc R, which it still has quite a bit of room, but it's a much smaller car. However, after going to the dealership, after test driving one, I got a quote, and it is stupidly expensive. Like, very stupidly expensive compared to what we're paying now for this car, due to the fact that I got such a good deal on the car I have now. So that's a bit of a problem. So we aren't going to take this one in the end. What we are probably going to get is, let's see if I can find it. Let's see if I can find one in a similar color, just for comparison purposes. Can anyone guess? German engineering is expensive. Okay, they don't have the same color. Whatever, doesn't matter. It's not exactly the same color, but most probably what we're going to be getting is a differently engineered German car, the Audi A3. And the reason that we're going to get the Audi A3, not a Ford, no. The reason we're going to get an Audi A3 most probably is because we have discount on that model through one of the, let's call it, financial institutions here. It's not a bank. It's not a bank. So we get a pretty good deal on that. And my brother also has an Audi, and his Audi salesman is very kind and very nice. So we're going to be negotiating something with him. And seeing as he already sold my brother, I think 2 or 3 cars by now, I think he's well incentivized to give us a good deal. So I think that's what we're going to be getting in the end. We've also test driven one. It was pretty cool. No Good Nick has had 4 Audis. They are very reliable. I mean, anything that comes out, I mean, it's all part of the same group, right? It's all part of the same group, but anything that's coming out of there is basically the same. It's basically the same. What's your experience been like, Nick? First A3 was not reliable, but the others were fine. Yeah, I mean, it can be hit or miss, of course, right? Stuff can always happen. But in general, the reports of the new A3 is pretty good. So I think we are going to be very happy with it. The dealers in the US are not good. Oh, Audi in the US? Interesting. That's interesting. I don't know what that's like. I've only ever had vehicles here in Switzerland, so I have no idea. Oh, Rugmat, 9878. That is very close to the target. I should drop 2 just to make sure I don't like miss my chance, you know? Hey, Jay Walter. Welcome in. Good to see you again. Yeah, so I don't know what it's like to have a car outside Switzerland, so at least here, I mean, here there's a certain level of, how should I say? You can go to pretty much any dealer in Switzerland. Pretty much any dealer in Switzerland you can go to. I'm with that, with exception, like not the high class dealers like Ferrari, Lamborghini, whatever. But you can go to pretty much any dealer here in Switzerland, walk up to the counter and go, I want to test drive this car. And they go, sure. If you look like a very average, normal person, they'll let you test drive the car. Provided you have a license, of course, you know. Sorry I'm late, we had a power outage. Jay Walter, I'm sorry to hear about the power outage. People having a lot of infrastructure issues in our Discord. Yoast having issues with internet. Jay Walter having issues with power. I'm very fortunate in that I don't have to deal with this kind of stuff. We really have such good infrastructure in Switzerland. But it's also not a very good excuse, Jay Walter, it's true. You should have planned better. You should have told them to have the power outage earlier or much later. So what are we doing today, chat? Does anybody know? Does anybody know? I think you can probably guess.
Garbage.
That's right. Garbage. Garbage all day, every day. We are going to be writing some stuff, chat. We're going to be writing some stuff. Be right back, ordering a bunch of Tesla batteries. We are going to be writing some documentation. I just don't know how to start Docusaurus. Let me show you what I'm doing. I'm trying to start Docusaurus. I always forget. It's not MPX. They had like a thing, right? NP... They had a shortcut. We already have a build. Swizzle? Is it NPM? I don't even remember. Installation. NPX, blah, blah, blah. I already have that. NPM run build. So it is just start. Interesting. I thought there was a key. Oh, Docusaurus start. That's what it was. Ah, yeah. Yeah. Enjoy your chocolate, Yoast. So the idea is, as usual, we want to add some more information here. And I'm curious to hear from all of you about what functionality you think we should be adding and where and why. Because Twitch has a lot of functionality. And I was wondering if we should add more streamer-oriented stuff or if we should add more viewer-oriented stuff, right? Because if, for example, you have like chat settings is both creator and viewer. So I was wondering if we should add... Maybe we should add more things. Engagement. What are we missing? What are we really missing from here? Monetization. Oh, we're missing the whole subscription thing. That's actually a good point. Maybe we should add the subscription part under monetization. It is streamer wiki, not viewer wiki. You're right, Rugmat. Primary audience is probably streamers. But it should also be a good resource for viewers. I mean, there is a lot of ad stuff for viewers here. Seeing as a viewer. Okay, so what would someone be interested in? I guess subscription makes sense. Because we could talk about, oh, that's right, we could talk about local sub pricing. That's probably a good idea, no? I guess that's a good idea. Twitch programs, monetization, advertisement, bits, we could also do something with the glossary. I think I need a new terminal. Git checkout subscription. Okay, so let's see. Where would this go into? It goes under monetization. So we have to do the category. Position 5, generated index, how creators earn money on Twitch, including things like subscription, bits, and advertisements. How else do people earn money on Twitch? Bits, subscriptions, advertisements. Is there another way? I don't think so. I don't think there is. I don't think so. Oh, 1 second, chat. I'll be right back. Do this. Wait, I could get... Wait. I could get A buy it. I could get A to buy it and send it to me. Yeah. Yeah. I could get A to buy it. Okay, someone clip this for me and send it to A so that when he wakes up in a few hours, he will automatically have it. We're gonna do like this. We're gonna do a shout out for A. A is I'll wait till the ads finish. How about that? Wow, we are zoomed in. I did not notice that. I did not know. 220. Oh, wow. That happened so fast. I had no time. I had no time. It happened so quickly. Because we were so zoomed in. It happened so fast. After the NHTSA, which is the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration,
Garbage.
determined Tesla was not doing enough to ensure drivers used the system correctly. So the update now went to Teslas in China, etc. Apparently the full self-driving capability has now been somewhat restricted during the update. It is very good timing. Steffi is quite good with. Hello. Nick landed right on the edge there. 0.74. It's hard to hit less than that. So props to you. Hey, Davkind. We will be seeing each other in just a few weeks, won't we? At TwitchCon. I'm probably the only unaffiliated streamer going to TwitchCon. Are there other streamers who are not affiliate who go to TwitchCon? Seems like a crazy amount of money. I mean, unless you're from Rotterdam. Then maybe. But it seems like a crazy amount of money if you're unaffiliated and like not looking to grow your stream, kind of, you know. But anyway, so I was thinking about something. Before. We could do subscription, but I think I also want to do add a thing to chat messages with chat highlighting. I want to add a chat highlighting thing because Twitch has this thing, and not a lot of people know about this. Yeah. Not a lot of people know about this, but you can actually highlight lots of different types of users. And yeah, I think... Wait, is this only available to... Oh no, it's available to everyone. Okay. It's not a affiliate only feature, which is good to know. Chat highlights. So what I was thinking is doing that one first quickly, because that's an easy win. Okay, so chat messages. Let's clone this one. Let's duplicate this one. Copy, paste. Now in the category, position, chat messages, chat settings, moderation. Let's do 3, and then we'll have to make moderation 4. You still have access to emotes? Yost, by the way, Yost, do you have access to my emotes still? I guess you do, right? I guess we'll all have emotes until the last sub runs out. Right? I guess. Oh, I forgot to do something. Wait. I gotta do something. Wait. Ah. Super annoying. Come on. Seriously? Figma! Forgot to do something. Cute bunny. I don't remember which ones are locked to the sub. Maybe maybe this one? Okay. This one. So now I can just do like this. Into my OBS images assets. And now I can do this. Boop. There we go. Biased. Little bit. But let's be honest, it will be better than Twitch's documentation. But that's also not difficult. Rename this to chat highlighting. The thing is, I'm like hesitant. I'm hesitant to put things into individual categories, but chat highlighting is a very specific thing just for creators. And I don't know how else to put that in there. Like, you'd have to put something under chat appearance, and then you'd have to make it like appearance based, which I don't think is possible. Do I need to build it again to get this to be the right? Anyway, chat highlighting. This is just for the creator. Chat highlighting. About highlighting Twitch chat messages. Oh, it changes automatically. Cool. I forgot about that. Okay, so what should we say here? Let me find basic functionality. Twitch allows you to toggle a series of highlights for messages that appear in your chat. These can be selected individually by clicking the filter icon below your chat window. You can currently toggle the following highlights. Let's make a list. Let's just lift this directly from them. Returning chatter. New viewers who have chatted at least twice in the last 30 days. What kind of explanation is this? Chat, this doesn't make sense. Someone explain this to me. New viewers who have chatted at least twice in the last 30 days are classified as a returning chatter. New viewers? That doesn't make any sense. That really doesn't make any sense at all. Oh, I can make a little warn thing, can't I? I know I have a little warning thing somewhere. Yes, this one. On the glossary page. Glossary. I want to put a thing here. Note. Highlights are only visible to moderators and above. That onion, welcome in. How is it that you... What's up, Maddie and the Shuettes? I feel like we know each other, but did you change your username? I don't recognize the username, but I recognize the writing. Does that make sense? I don't know if that makes sense. Does that make sense? Your best friend. Everyone's my best friend. You're all my best friends. I was here a month or two ago. We met somewhere. Did we? Where did we meet? Where did we meet? Onion person. Onion. Where did we meet? Well, regardless, it's great to have you here. Okay, so chat highlighting. Highlights are only visible to moderators and above. Don't ask me, I have the worst name memory in chat. Chat, who has worse memory than that onion? Who has worse name memory than that onion? I have very bad name memory. Horrible. Very, very bad name memory. I'm good with faces, but I'm very bad with names. Very bad with names. Okay. We should test something. I would like to test something. I would like to know if... highlights supersede each other. Order of priority. If a chatter qualifies for multiple highlights... What the... Okay. Chat highlights can be managed yourself from the settings icon. Using toggles. Ah, right. What's this? Default versus minimized? By default, highlights will designate who has access by the sword and camera. Channels with active chats may wish to minimize highlights. Minimizing. So you're rewriting Twitch's bad documentation. Yes. Well, I'm doing two things. One, I am picking out the things that are most relevant in terms of priority. And two, I am regrouping and reorganizing the documentation into a much more logical, feature-based approach rather than a... I don't even know what Twitch's documentation's approach is, how it's organized, to be honest. Minimizing the highlight will not show these icons. Is that right? I've rewritten my chatbot like 4 times because they keep deprecating stuff, but now I'm using WebSocket event, which should be their main focus in development. Yes. WebSocket is probably not going anywhere for a long time. Raider duration. For the Raider highlight specifically, you can adjust how long the highlight will stay active. Like, this is the thing. If you just read this, control the duration of Raider chat highlights. 5 minutes, 15 minutes, 30 minutes, 1 hour, 4 hours. Does everybody know what that means? Like, is it very clear to you what that does? I'm rewriting it as you can adjust how long the highlight will stay active in chat for. That way there's no wondering what it does, right? 30 minutes, 1 hour, 4 hours. So, order of priority. So I want to test something, but I'm not sure how to test this. Chad, do we know how to test this? It is also labeled pretty clearly in the chat highlight settings. Yes, it is. Determines how long messages from raiders are highlighted for, starting from when a raid begins. That's true. That is true. So I need someone to raid me. I need someone to raid me to determine if VIP can supersede a raid. So Rugmat, you are a VIP. So Rugmat, could you raid me from your account and make sure that your user is in your chat, so that when you write in chat next time, let me just check my settings first. Raider and VIP are both active, yes. I'm just gonna set them to minimize. Who else is VIP? Jay Walter is also VIP. What is going on here? Okay, So Jay Walter is a VIP. So we could also do it with Jay Walter. We're going to test something afterwards. Rugmat is going to go raid us. There we go. Welcome in, Rugmat. Thank you very much for the raid. Good to see you here on Twitch. Thank you for bringing in 2 people to the stream, Rugmat. Do you have any clips? Probably not. Woo! Okay, VIP supersedes the following order applies. Pop, highlight will apply. So VIP supersedes everything else. I believe moderator will supersede VIP, but there's only one way to know that. There's only one way to know that, but we'll find that out in a second. Okay, I have to check. Okay, what's the next thing? Oh, right, subscriber. Who is subbed? Is anyone subbed still? Yoast is subbed, right? Yes, Yoast is still subbed. Okay. Yoast, can you write something in chat? Because then VIP also supersedes subscriber. First mod in the stream? Yes, but I'm gonna take it away again, so it's only gonna be super short. Subscriber. Jay Walter, hello! Thank you very much for the raid. Okay, so VIP supersedes everything, it looks like. Yeah, a lot of raids today.
Wow.
Okay, first time I can't. I don't know how to check that. How do we even know this? How do we even know that? Oh, right. Hold on. Okay, someone who is VIP subscriber. Okay. Anyone who's VIP, add me in chat. Now's your chance. Now's your chance. You can actually at me. Anyone who's VIP. Because I'm curious. Oh, interesting. Okay, mention supersedes VIP. That's interesting. Look at that. Look. Mention supersedes VIP. Very interesting. Very interesting. Okay. Very interesting. Okay. my own is listed as subscriber. My own the broadcaster shows up as subscriber. Oh, Twitch. Okay, so mention supersedes. The question is, does mention supersede moderator? And what about suspicious? Ooh, we have to check suspicious as well. Okay, we checked Raider. Raider is probably the lowest priority. Alright, I am going to mod someone. I'm going to mod one person. This person is the only person that deserves mod, because they are also a mod everywhere else. And that is indeed Steffi. Steffi128. So Steffi, could you now write any message in chat? I'm curious whether it shows you as moderator or as VIP. Logically speaking, moderator should supersede. Ah, yes, it does. Okay. So moderator supersedes VIP, which is fine. The next question is, if you at me, will mention supersede moderator? So Steffi, if you now at me in a message, is mention, I think that mention is going to be the top. Because I feel like a moderator would use it to get your attention. Yes, it does. It does. Sorry, Steffi. We have unmodded you. For a very brief moment in time, you were the only mod on my stream. For a very brief moment in time. Yes, exactly. It makes sense. It makes sense. So we have mention, moderator, VIP, subscriber. What I'm really curious about now is if I mark someone as suspicious. So I'm going to mark Rugmat as suspicious. How do I do that? Manage suspicious user. Monitor. There we go. It does not have any consequences because I'm not banning you. I'm just monitoring you. Okay, can you write another message, Rugmat? I think he wrote this before I did it. So logically speaking, Twitch should... Oh, yes! Look, suspicious user is above VIP. What if I put someone... Oh, this is an interesting one. What if I mod you? What if I mod you, Rugmat? Will it still... So far, it's superseded. Oh, wow. Wait. So even with mod, suspicious still supersedes. Okay. Can you mention me, Rugmat? You should totally mention me. I'm wondering if mention is higher than suspicious. No, it's not. Wow, okay. Okay, so suspicious user supersedes mention. Okay. I'm assuming that first time and returning are somewhere down here. I don't know how to check that. Like, we can't actually... We can't actually check that. There's no way to actually... Someone, oh, this is so weird. Someone who's a first-time chatter would have to be made VIP before they actually speak. Thus, their first message is given a VIP tag instead of first. Yeah. We can't know that. If a chatter qualifies for multiple highlights, the following order applies. Top highlight will be shown. Suspicious users mention moderator, VIP, subscriber, other status. Can you make any random person VIP, or do they have to chat first? You can make anyone VIP. There's no restriction. But then we would have to get that person to chat. I mean, we could check it. But I feel like it's not worth it because... I mean, why didn't they just include the order here? They already made a list. Suspicious user, first time returning, raider, okay, this is already not correct because we know that at mentions and moderators and VIP supersedes raiders. Yeah, it's a shame. It's such a shame. Like, when they write documentation, why don't they write it logically, you know? Doesn't make sense to me. Shame. Shame. Well, anyway, How does the raider timer work for multiple raids? Highlighted raiders for multiple raids have a separate timer. Each raid has a separate timer, meaning that each raid you receive has a separate timer. Okay. What's this? Queues. Follow queue. I remember that. Did they do this? Is this still active? Remind your viewers to follow. Stream manner activity feed settings. Activity feed. Where is that? Stream manager. Weird. Is this still active? Probably not. I don't think so. I don't think... Stream manager. Stream manager chat settings. I don't think it's here. I don't think this is active anymore. Follow queues are automatically enabled for streamers in this experiment. I'm probably not in the experiment, to be honest with you. But anyway, okay, so we did that. Good. Then I do this. Anything unclear on this page? Blah, blah, blah. Did we link to Twitch's documentation in other places? I don't think so. Full list of commands here. Oh, we did actually. I wonder if it makes sense to link. Meh, probably not. Okay, so it's time to... Let's do subscription. Subscription under monetization. Let's just copy the bits one. And let's call it subscription. Creator and viewer, sidebar position. Ooh, good question. Bits. I guess this could actually be in first position. One, 2, 3, 4. I usually link the header to the original documentation. I would too, but it's more complicated because it's not only one document sometimes. But you're right that in theory this could be a link. I gotta turn these stupid highlights off now. Mention is good. Moderator off. VIP off. Subscriber off. Returning and first time. Suspicious. Okay. Anyway, so subscription, creator and viewer, subscription, details about Twitch's subscription system, aka subs. Monetization, subscription. For me, it's really just avoiding making my own documentation dead on arrival. So if it doesn't match the current setup, I should have a link to the source that may be updated. I think Twitch's documentation is generally a little bit out of date, like we just saw with the experiment with the follow queue. I think that's already quite old. Okay, so let's talk about subscriptions, chat. Oh yeah, it's sometimes completely wrong. And don't be suspicious.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
John Ralphio?
Bless you. Never let them know your next move. Make bad dogs. That's a tactic. That is a tactic. If your behavior is unpredictable, that's true. Okay, so chat, as a potential former subscriber to this stream, but as a potential subscriber or subscriber to other streams on Twitch, what are things that you want to know about your subscription? What are things you would want to understand? How to subscribe? How much goes to the streamer? Okay. Why didn't Sorry play? I don't know.
Fine. I'll say I'm sorry.
No, be sincere. Like this. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
I'm
How
sorry.
long?
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
Benefits?
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
Good, that's the one.
Oh, Rockman, you are no longer VIP. What happened there? You're right. No, you putting someone as suspicious, marking someone as suspicious removes VIP. Huh. See, I didn't know that. Hold on, we gotta put that. Moderation. Where are the commands? Where do we even talk about roles? Do we even talk about roles? Moderation of messages. We don't even have a roles document. Oh my gosh. I I think we need to do the roles one because I wanna document that before we forget it. Explanation of the different roles chatters can assume, can have. Maybe there's a thing here. Managing roles for your channel. Types of roles. Here we go. Types of roles. Functionality. Roles can be assigned to users using // commands or in, where is it? Or in the roles manager of the creator dashboard. Can a user only have one role at a time? No. Users can hold multiple roles at a time. Wait, what about Steffi? When I made Steffi mod, did that remove VIP? No, it was modding you, Rugmat. Modding you removed VIP. Steffi, are you still in chat? Yes, modding removes VIP. Oh dear. Okay. Modding removes VIP. Roles can be assigned to users using / commands or in the roles manager of the creator dashboard. Users can hold multiple roles at a time, with the exception.
Why?
Hence why some streamer uses mod as extended VIP. Ah, yeah. If you trust people that much. I don't trust all of you to give you VIP, to give you mod. Users can hold multiple roles at a time. But only in certain combinations. VIP. So can you be editor and moderator and VIP and artist? I don't think so. I need all the permutations of this. Give me all permutations of the following 4 user roles: editor, moderator, VIP, artist. Format the list as name plus name plus name. Capitalize the roles, please. Okay. 24. Here we go. Okay, so can you be The following combinations are not possible. I think there's more combinations that are not possible than combinations that are possible. That's my assumption. So you can be... Oh, wait. This is wrong. This is just the order. I want unique combinations. There we go. Hey, 4X. Okay, so can you be... Don't copy the last 4. Yeah, obviously. Can you be all 4? I don't think so. You cannot be an editor, moderator, VIP, and artist. Because moderator supersedes VIP. So you cannot have moderator and VIP in the same. So anything with moderator and VIP doesn't work. Can you be an editor and a moderator and an artist? Let's find out. Okay, so here we go. Roles manager. I've reached the maximum amount of VIPs. Oh my gosh. I've reached the maximum amount of VIPs. Well, congratulations to those of you who are VIP. Okay, so let's try this. Rug mat. Oh, you're already in the list, right? Where are you, rug mat? Rug mat, rug mat, rug mat. Where are you? Okay, so you can be artist and editor, but you cannot be moderator and artist. You can be okay, you can be moderator and artist. You can be VIP and editor. And you can be an editor and an artist. Okay, so we've established all the combinations work except anything with moderator. Editor, moderator. Oh, we didn't try that. Editor, moderator. Ah, okay. That does work. Have a good one, that onion. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate you. So you can be moderator and editor. Interesting. Sorry, I've been messing with your badge now. So you can be a moderator and an artist. The following combinations are not possible. Oh! Hold up. So you can be an editor, a moderator, and an artist. You can be an editor, a VIP, and an artist. You cannot be mod and VIP and artist. But you can be an editor and a moderator. You can be an editor and a VIP. You can be an editor and artist, but you cannot be moderator and VIP. And you can be moderator, artist, and you can be... Okay, so these 3 are not possible. Okay. Sanan! Welcome in. Good to see you here. So you cannot be an editor, a moderator, and a VIP. And you cannot be a moderator, VIP, and an artist, and you cannot be a moderator and a VIP. So we could say that you cannot be moderator and VIP at the same time and make that easier. Dash users can hold multiple roles at a time, but cannot be moderator and VIP at the same time. Assigning moderator rights will assigning moderator rights will remove VIP role. Will remove the VIP role. Okay. Good. Very good. Okay, so let's talk about the roles. Types of roles: editor, moderator, VIP, and artist. I think this is fairly clear. Editors can access a channel's dashboard and help creators manage their channel, your channel, and help you manage your channel by performing the following actions. Okay. Pretty good, pretty good. Moderator. Moderators help manage a chat to help ensure it stays safe. Welcoming and fun. It should be fun in chat. If you're not having fun right now, you should leave. If you're not having fun. Sorry. Okay, so you can time out or ban users, enable slow subscriber only mode, start, manage, and end polls if affiliated or partnered. Okay. What are VIPs? Well, VIPs are valuable members of a community who are recognized with a special badge. VIPs have the following abilities: chat without being affected by slow sub only or followers only mode, chat without being affected by rate limits, post links in chat even when links are disabled. This is very important. Artists are members of a creators community who are recognized with an S, thank you very much. What a weird apostrophe. Okay, I think we finished this part. Did everyone fall asleep yet? Looks like everyone's asleep. Great. So I can leave. Rolls. Good night, Jay Walter. Just finished most of my refactor. Really, Yoast? Nice. Nicely done. Good job. I mean, I can also just hide and just type instead of showing you all my face. Why is this small? Why is this small subscription? This is so strange. Why is subscription small here? Shouldn't it be large? You missed my face. How dare you? Should have aimed better, Jay Walter. I did talk about my business trip. Did you want to hear more about it? What kind of questions did you have, Jay Walter? I did talk about it for a little bit in the beginning, yeah. I did talk about my trip to Baku. Was super cool. It's really super cool. I had such a great time. I had really, really good food while I was there. The Azerbaijani cuisine is definitely up my alley. Why is this small? I don't get it. Why is this lowercased? Can anyone figure this out? Sidebar position 1, 3, 2, 4. Subscription large? Because of the warning? Maybe because of the warning is there? Ah! Weird. Yeah, so Azerbaijani cuisine, delicious. I had a fantastic food, really. They have like a big, it's not even a thing there. Like, it's not a cultural thing or something. But they happen to have a lot of lemonade. And I love lemonade. I really love lemonade. And they had so many different lemonades. They had like mint and bergamot and like all these crazy lemonade flavors. Most of them not sparkling, so not fizzy water. And it was fascinating trying all these different lemonade flavors that you normally don't get. That was really cool. And the food in general was great. All right, so subscription. Subsplit, how long? What benefits? I did see something in here. Oh yeah, right. There's a warning here on the bits page. Haha. Maybe we could finish this one. Maybe we could finish that. Bits price adjustment. How to purchase bits. Purchasing bits on a web browser. Blah, blah, blah. Why was my payment declined? I bought bits, no refunds. What is the maximum amount of bits? 25,000, I guess. For viewers. Okay. Bits history. You can see how many bits you have shared in what channels by following the link here. Well, bits history is not as important as purchasing bits. Bits will be shown in the price in a localized price to your region. Twitch determines your region with a variety of factors and variables that are unknown. You can buy... Can you buy any amount of bits? No, you can buy only... You can only buy set amounts of bits. 100. 500. Does anyone see different amounts for bits? Does anyone see different amounts in their bits menu? If you look now, I'm not saying to buy any, by the way. Don't buy any bits on Twitch. But if you no bits menu for no affiliates. That's not true. Oh, right. Well, go into a different chat. Open someone else's chat and look like White Panthers or something. I only see the following options: 100, 500, 1500, 5000, 10,000, 25,000. And I see a 5% discount with larger amounts offering a price discount. 100, 500, 1500, 10,000, 25,000. Okay. Are the discount levels the same? Let's find out. Yeah, sorry, 5,000, yeah. 12% discount. Are the discount levels the same for everyone? So you get 100, 500 are no discount, 1500 gives you 5%, 5,000 gives you 8%, 10 and then 12. Yep. You're doing that exactly right, Yost. Thank you so much. I don't like that track. Okay, purchasing bits. Bits history. Bits, holding bits in your holding bits. So here's the thing. I don't know how many bits you can hold in your wallet. Holding bits, no official limit, but impractical to store extremely large amounts. Wait, you can buy 100,000 bits per transaction? How? How's that even possible? Oh, I see. I see. Okay. Here's the thing. So here's the thing. You can buy 6 bundles of 25,000 bits, which would be a lot of money. Oh, I see. It's 125,000. I see. You can only buy set amounts of bits. You can only buy set denominations of bits, with larger amounts offering a price discount. During checkout, you can select a larger quantity of the denomination selected to buy amounts different to the ones offered, i.e. 8 times 100 bits. Holding bits. The maximum purchase amount is currently 125,000 bits. The minimum purchase amount is 100, and the maximum currently the minimum purchase amount is currently 100, and the maximum 125,000 bits. I mean, anyone buying 125,000 bits is just crazy. Technical limit. Maximum of 5,499. Holding bits. Technically, there is no limit on the amount of bits that can be held in your wallet. Spending bits. By using the chat functionality, you are able to cheer anywhere from 1 to 5,499,951 bits in a single message. However, some streamers, some creators may have set a larger minimum amount to cheer. Oh, I want a link. Hold on. I want a link to that. How do I link again? Internally? I've done this before. Here. Where is it? Holding bits. Okay, so minimum amount to cheer. Docs, monetization, advertisement. No, it's gonna be bits. Minimum bits to cheer. Okay, let's see if this works. Yes, it works. Nice. Okay. Okay, we didn't even get to the subscription part. Okay, what do you want to know about subscriptions? What is it that you want to know?
Like and subscribe. Bye!
Hi, Finite. Oh, I didn't implement that yet. I meant to do it, but I forgot.
We haven't started the game yet. This was an old game. No, no, no! Stop!
Oh, double clip. Fine, how you doing? I missed a couple of your streams, seeing as I've been AFK a bit, or as the boomers say, out of pocket. Was a good Roscoe clip. Do you say out of pocket? Is that something you say? I left a message for my parents saying I was going to be out of pocket to see what they would say. They thought it was pretty funny. Only when talking about my kids and money. I don't know how to tell you how to get more subscribers. You could just do what I do and get rid of your affiliate contract completely, and then you don't have to care about subscribers anymore. Look at me giving 0 Fs. It's a great feeling. It's great knowing that I'm costing Twitch money and not earning them anything. It's a very good feeling. I can't really tell you what that feels like. All I know is that it's a very good feeling. It feels good. It feels good. However, I still do want to write something about subscription, but my brain is a bit frazzled today.
I'll just read the chat and wrap it up. I'll just read the chat and wrap it up. I'm a Rap Panther.
That was such an epic stream. That was such an epic stream. I would like to see Panther do another stream like that. Another music stream. Would be so cool. Yeah, my brain is a bit nah. I'm not really sure if I want to continue streaming today or not. It's like, I guess coming back from vacation, it's like tougher than I thought it would be. But you know what? We're gonna have a full episode on Friday of the Data Cafe, and I have a ton of news articles. So maybe that's good. Maybe we'll just wrap up today a little bit earlier, and then we can have a longer stream on Friday and chill. How about that? Let's do that. Let's go raid someone who is in our time zone again. Can you believe it? Look. Look at that. AAOA back in our time zone doing his usual design stuff. So let's go ahead and raid A. And we will see each other on Friday. How about that? We'll see each other on Friday. And if I don't see you on Friday, we'll see each other next week. But my schedule is back to normal again. Okay? So that's what I wanted to say, is that my schedule is back to normal. Thank you to all of you who are new followers. I see Dragon Gem, Sanan, and Dr. Javasaurus. Thank you very much for following. Hey TG! Have a great evening to you as well. See you all very soon, hopefully. And thank you to all of you who are supporting me on Patreon, getting all of my cool updates. I hope to see all of you clicking that magic button to get free updates on Patreon. Become a free member. You will get updates on all kinds of cool stuff about my trips, about my speaking events, about maybe some secret stuff. You never know. See you all next time. Ciao, 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 ciao. 0.3. Oh my gosh. Ciao, 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 ciao.